Hello and welcome back to the channel, and again another update from Wreckfest has just snuck by me without me even realising. I'm sure I'm not the only one, which is why I wanted to put this video together for you today, and it's a big one as well. It's our first completely free update. You do not have to have the season pass to get this content, so make sure you grab it as soon as you possibly can. It is available across all platforms, so whether you're playing the game on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One or the PC, this is free to you and it is available right now, so go and grab it. When the game first released on the PlayStation 4, I did a review video. I also did subsequent videos about my thoughts on the game, and there was a few issues that kept cropping up, and a lot of you guys had the same problems and the same feelings that I had as well. And what's amazing to see, and something that you don't see very often, is that it looks like the developers have listened to the community and everybody that's been moaning about these certain things, because they've attempted to address absolutely every issue that I had in the past. So if I bring back up the update list there and everything that we're getting, you can see that there are 2 new free tracks, which I'll talk about in a minute, and all the gameplay you're going to be seeing today on this video is all of those 2 new tracks. But most importantly, what they're saying here is we now have private lobbies. Now this is something we've all been calling for. It really is going to make a huge difference just being able to go in with your friends, and also you now call the shots on exactly what is going on in those lobbies. You pick your vehicles, you pick your tracks. That is a huge element of the game that was missing, and it was a big turn off for a lot of people, and a lot of people went away from the game because of that. So it's really important that this news gets out, because a lot of people love this game but hated the fact that was missing, and now this is the complete package and they can come back and really enjoy this just like the rest of us. And whilst we're on this subject as well, they've added another hugely important feature, which is the fact that the online regions are now unlocked. So no longer do you have to only play with your friends within your own region. If you've got friends anywhere around the world, you can now unlock your region to whichever area you want and play directly with them. It's again another feature that people desperately wanted when the game first came out, and now it's available to you. So yeah, this is great news for everyone. Next up, we now have 4K support on both the Xbox One X and the PlayStation 4 Pro. It's something that wasn't in the game previously. I'm personally playing on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and there is a notable difference when you load up the game and you're playing it in 4K. Unfortunately, I can only record in 1080p, so I can't show that off here on the video, but I'm sure there will be plenty of videos out there showing you the difference between how it was before and what it's like now. The other major thing that they're really claiming here is that there is now faster loading times. Like I just said a second ago, I'm playing on the PlayStation. I've been playing this for a few hours now, and I can assure you I have not seen any improvement in this. Now, it might just be that the PlayStation hasn't had the improvement done to it, or it hasn't worked quite so well. You may find on your platforms it is a lot better. It may even be slightly better on the PlayStation, however, it's not noticeably better. Which is disappointing, but I guess it's something that we've learnt to live with up until this point, so I'll just continue to live with it anyway. I still love the game and I will play it regardless. The other features I will just very quickly gloss over. You've now got Steam achievements on the PC. There's also Steam Cloud support, which I know a lot of people have been asking for. They've now got refreshed event rotations, and then there's 2 sort of woolly bits that they've added on here, which is performance optimizations, which again I've not noticed any real change within the game other than the visual side of things. And then on top of that, they've just said there's a whole ton of improvements, which I guess would be under performance optimizations as well. Who knows? But yeah, those things, there's no real specification on what they are. However, the game is still running really, really well, and we've just got this free update, so let's not complain. This is great, and it looks like they're really trying to address everything that we've wanted them to address. So anyway, let's get back to the tracks that have been included in this update, which for me was the most exciting part personally, and I'm sure for a lot of you guys it was too. Now, they're not quite the crazy tracks we were expecting or hoping for. Certainly nothing like the sort of modified stuff you see over on the PC. However, they are 2 tracks. We've not had to pay a penny for them. So let's be thankful for that. And there's still plenty of time for them to add some crazy stuff in. So the first track we're actually getting is Dry Town Desert Circuit. Now, the description they actually give you for this one is that you're surrounded by the heart of the desert. This undulating rallycross track twists between the banks and rocks like a snake and requires ultimate car control to conquer. Now, it's a 91% gravel, 9% tarmac surface that you're racing on, and the track length is 1,050 yards. And to be honest, of the 2, this is definitely my least favourite, only because it's sort of the most realistic. There's nothing too crazy here, and I really wanted some crazy tracks to complement what we've already got in the game. However, it has got a nice switchback where the road crosses over. You have got a tunnel and a bridge scenario, and you can actually push cars right up onto the banks and cause quite a lot of damage there, but equally people can do it to you as well, so watch that. And the second track we've been given is the Rockfield Rough Spot, and the description they've given us for this one is that it's a rundown dirt speedway with jumps and banked corners thrown in for good measure, making it the perfect venue for high speed vehicular combat. Now, this one's got a 100% gravel surface and it's only 927 yards. So, being an old speedway track, this one is pretty much oval. Now, you might be thinking that sounds very similar to a lot of the other tracks within the game. However, with this one, you've got a huge bank corner, and with that, you can have a lot of fun. You can take your car right up to the top, generate a load of speed coming back down, and take a lot of opponents just before the start-finish line there. Like I said before, I definitely prefer this track of the 2, and I've been spending far more time on it since I've downloaded this update. But make sure you guys let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on this update, whether you think they've addressed enough and whether you're going to be coming back to the game if you've gone away from it. But equally, if you have just been playing it the whole time, what do you think of these new tracks? Would you like to see something far more extreme in the future? Because it sounds like the developers are actually listening to what everyone's saying, so why not have a voice? Make sure you use it down in the comment section. Personally, for me, I think this update is exactly what Wreckfest needed, and I really am quite surprised how much work they've put in to address the issues that we've come back with. With these sorts of updates and the season pass content that is coming out all the time, the future looks really bright for Wreckfest, and personally, I'm really excited to see what they come up with next. As always with these update videos, I'm just going to leave you with a bit of footage of me messing around on one of the new tracks. So please feel free to stay to the end if you just want to watch that. But equally, if you don't want to, don't worry about it. I just appreciate you coming by the channel today and checking this video out. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you subscribe. I've got content like this coming out all the time. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed what you've seen today. And also use that comment section, as I said earlier, just to let me know your thoughts on this update. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.